I'm Sir St. Felix, and today I'll be discussing what's a transaction in Adobe Acrobat Sign. So here's our agenda for today. First, I'll give a brief overview on what transactions are. Then I'll show you in the mobile app and the desktop app where transactions are consumed. Then we'll wrap it up with some lessons learned. So what's a transaction? Simply put, a transaction is an agreement sent. Now, depending on the features or function you're using in Sign will determine the number of transactions that are consumed. So for example, let's say I'm interested in getting signatures, either request signatures or send for signatures, and getting a signature in person in our mobile app. That'll constitute one transaction regardless of the number of recipients that's in the signing ceremony. Let's say I'm interested in using our Sign desktop app, very similar to send in bulk. That'll constitute multiple transactions depending on the number of recipients the agreement is being sent to. So let's jump into our demo and let me show you where transactions are consumed within our mobile and our desktop app. So here I am in the mobile app. I'm on my iPad. I'll go ahead and launch Adobe Sign, and I have two places where I can get signatures. Send for signature and get signature in person. We'll start off with send for signature, and it's fairly straightforward. All you need to do is get your documents from your document library or maybe on your device, identify your recipients, your message, and your option. And then what will happen is this send button will be activated. And that's how you can consume a transaction, by clicking that send button. Let's say I want to get a signature in person. Very similar. The only difference that you'll notice here is instead of a send button, it says sign. And what will happen is you'll be given the opportunity to pass the tablet over to the person who needs to sign. Well, let's get out of our mobile app and let's talk about Sign. Very similar to send in bulk. Here you see I have 4 different recipients. And once I have these recipients, as well as my document ready to go, by clicking on this send button, that will send 4 agreements to those 4 different individuals, which consumes 4 transactions. So what did we learn here? Well, again, depending on the feature or function that you're using, will constitute either one or many transactions. If you're using send for signature or get signature in person within our mobile app, that'll be one transaction. If you're using Sign, that'll be multiple transactions based on the number of recipients that you're sending the document to. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.